reports of cyber-espionage, of course, dampening Sino-U.S. relations with both the U.S. and China, accusing the other of spying. Jia Xiudong is a senior research fellow of the China Institute for International Studies. He joins us from Beijing. You know, allegations from both sides, China and the U.S., have been going on for some time now. I guess, when does a country draw a line in terms of how much cyber spying they'll do you think?
There should be a bottom line. First, that there should be no abuse of cyber monitoring and surveillance. Certainly, revelations by Mr. Snowden have shown that the United States is not only hacking into the military defense facilities of other countries, but also civilian targets, including private companies, individuals, and universities. Secondly, there should be no double standard. So now with the revelations by Mr. Snowden, the whole world knows that the United States is doing what it is accusing of other countries of doing. And actually it is hacking into other countries, including private companies like Huawei.
Well, you know, you talked about the double standard. Is this just politics? Countries are aware of hacking from other nations. Is this response from China and the U.S. just more of the same?
China's concerns about cybersecurity and the hacking from the United States are very serious, and the challenges for China are very serious. So the United States actually has the best capabilities, the best manpower to do this kind of hacking activities against the targets interests of other countries. For China, the concerns are serious. That's why China has expressed its concerns to the United States and asking the U.S. to explain what it is doing and why it is doing.
It just seems like drip, drip, drip. You brought up Snowden. The former president of the United States, Jimmy Carter, was saying this weekend that he assumes that the NSA snoops on his email, so now he writes handwritten notes to heads of state. So the question is, should these two countries, these two major powers, the U.S. and China, should they get together and come up with some sort of protocol? Because we keep hearing that China and the U.S. want to see an end to this sort of thing. Can they come together and actually come up with international measures or steps to address this problem?
Well, this is a very complex issue, and certainly China and the United States share interests around the world and also in their bilateral relations. However, there is a kind of rivalry between the two countries, and there is a deep-seated strategic distrust among the two powers. However, there is already a mechanism in place. For example, the two sides have a sub-dialogue on cybersecurity within the framework of U.S.-China strategic and economic dialogue. They should make the best use of this dialogue to communicate their concerns and find ways and work on principles so that the two powers will not suffer from their mistrust and abuse of the cyber capabilities. And also they should help the world to formulate principles on cybersecurity. Actually, China and Russia are working on this. For example, they brought an initiative on information security to the United Nations to ask other countries to come on board on this joint initiative from China and Russia.
All right, Jia Xiudong with some good advice there. Thanks so much for joining us. Certainly appreciate it.